Hi, I'm Blake Chapman. I'm a lawyer specializing in the area of wills and estates. One of the things that I work a lot with are powers of attorney, both in preparing powers of attorney for clients and advising attorneys acting under powers of attorney about the roles and obligations and the limits of what they can do. So powers of attorney are documents that you prepare while you're alive and they're to be used while you're alive, but usually they take effect when you're incapable. So there's two different types. One is for managing your financial affairs. This is called your power of attorney for property. And the other is for managing what I call more emotional decisions about nutrition, housing, and medical treatment. This is called your power of attorney for personal care. The alternative to getting powers of attorney can be very expensive, and the alternative is called guardianship. And this can cost upwards of $10,000 to $20,000. This is not a route you want to go down. It's a very unpleasant process, and it takes a long time. Powers of attorney, on the other hand, are relatively inexpensive, and they're highly flexible, and they can do whatever you want them to do. Now, it's important to note that a power of attorney for property, the one that operates under the financial decisions and contracts, that they can do anything you can do while you're capable except make or change your will. So if you have a will and you become incapable of managing your property, that will is effectively set in stone unless you regain capacity to manage your affairs. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that attorneys must always act in the best interest of the person that grants them that power. They're called the grantor, the creator of the document. Everything you do must be for their benefit. You cannot personally profit from it, except for the one exception is that you can be paid for the job. Unless stipulated otherwise in your document, in the power of attorney for property, you are entitled to compensation of 3% of what comes in and 3% of what goes out. Now, this can add up, so make sure your lawyer asks you whether or not you want your attorneys to be paid. Now, powers of attorney should not be a standard form. They should be customized to fit your life and your circumstances. A few things you might want to ask are, do you want to stay in your own home, regardless of how much it costs? Year-round 24/7 nursing care can cost upwards of $150,000 in your home, as opposed to moving to a long-term care facility. Other questions are, what happens to joint property that you own with somebody else? And what about gifts to family, friends, and charities? Can your attorneys make those decisions for you? And finally, can your attorney sell your house? This is often a source of conflict, and I strongly suggest you consult a lawyer like myself.